Hello everyone, this is Diego Oliveira here again. As I said in my previous video, if you haven't watched that, just give that a go. I'll be every now and then here, hopefully every week, coming up here, giving you some tips and tricks on networking, particularly now with this buzzword out there. Anything related to AI, how to use AI to excel your skills, to improve your abilities on networking, including not only, let's say, routing, switching, as I said, automation, cybersecurity. By the way, that is something related to cybersecurity in this video, so watch this video up to its end and you'll be surprised about what I'm about to show you. Well, let's just jump into the content. I have recently got a message from one of my students in Brazil. As you might have noticed, my beautiful accent.
What?
I'm not a native English speaker. I was born in Brazil and I've been living in Australia for the last almost 8 years now. And well, yeah, long story short, I have a community there. I have a course there in Brazil. Not only that, and here I'll talk more about my community here later on. But this guy sent me a message asking me, "Oh, Diego, I know it sounds like a silly question, but let's say we've got something like this scenario here, a very small and simple network. When we have this Cisco here switch to PCs, PC1 and PC2, but then router 1 and internet switch 1, SW1. All right, that's it. Simple, easy peasy network. I'm a network administrator, and I have recently received a message from my boss saying, "Hey, I need one more PC." Or let's say I have a new printer to be connected to the network. I need an IP. Okay, this network has the network 192.168.1.0/424. All right, and the router has the IP that ends with 1. Switch has sorry, an IP, like a management IP. There is no VLAN at this time, right? This very simple network. This switch has the IP, let's say .5, and this PC here has .100, and this one here .101. Yeah, that's it. 102 here, just to make it better. 101 there. Perfect. All right. Your boss says, all right, I need another IP to be used in this new printer. Okay, your boss come up with this new printer, and then it says, man, you gotta use a static IP because this printer will be shared across the network. All right, you bring the new cable here, connect to the printer, and then you say, all right, which IP can I use? Which IP shall I tell my boss to use this? Or I'll be configuring this IP in this printer. Which IP? All right, you can say, all right, boss, I'm here on this PC1. Let me just ping. Of course, you, as a very organized engineer, you probably have your IPAM, IP address management or system, which could be a spreadsheet, Excel. And you can go to your spreadsheet and you can have like IP, another column, say, okay, host name, and whatever, IP, host name, department, yeah, up to you. All right, so you go to your spreadsheet or your IPAM system, and you can easily see that it's an IP available there. Let's see, the first one is being used, first the .1, sorry, the .5 is being used, the 101 as well, and 102. So you can easily see that, like, let's say 103, just use it. Okay, not use it. You can say, hey boss, you can use the IP 192.168.1.103. Sorry? Oh, great. 1.192.168.1.102. Before configuring this IP on this printer, you as an administrator, you'll be pinging. You'll be double check if that IP is definitely free to be used. Which command do you usually carry out? Which command do you usually, which tool do you usually use? Ping, the most used to when it comes to networking. So from here, PC1, you'll be carrying out ping command and a ping to this IP here. What happens when you are using Windows? This is very interesting. This is when these students' questions came to me and actually caught my eye. Said, "Oh, I'm gonna make a video for that," and I will also be using AI to answer that question in a very interesting way. Then I can not only show you, I can not only teach you something about the basic, the fundamental of network, but I can also teach you something about AI, how to empower your skills by using AI in your daily life. So this is why this video is so amazing. Easily great. All right, long story short, I'll try to mimic the scenario here. I'll be just open up my CMD, my command prompt, and let's say my IP here is, and this is my IP now, 192.168.1.7, and I'll try to ping 192.168.1.1.2, and the IP does not exist. But look at that. Why there are some messages coming out saying reply from 192.168.1.7, then destination host unreachable. Oh, come on, Diego. If you are pinging the 192.168.1.102, shouldn't we be just receiving destination or host unreachable? Why we still have this message here saying that the IP 192.168.1.7 is telling you that this destination, which means that destination here, of course, the IP that you are trying to reach, is unreachable. And again, my IP is the .7, ends with 7. Okay, but it sounds obvious. You are telling to yourself that IP doesn't exist. It's not unreachable. But there are a bunch of things happening, a bunch of process happening under the hood. This is when I want to use this to not only answer my student, but also share with you some very interesting knowledge and tools and ways of learning how everything works under the hood when it comes to the very basic ping. Looks easy. Just a ping, and it means .7, which is you, like my PC, is telling myself that the .101 does not exist. But it's not only that. It's not only this. It doesn't work like that. Let me show you something very interesting. Okay. Before we come up with this amazing lesson that I'm about to give you, I wanna invite you to subscribe to our channel. Please click the link below. Click the little bell to receive any notification about any new video that I'll be putting up here. And that's it. Please share this content if it's being informative for you. Just please share with the most close friend, at least. Well, and now to help you out with this, how to figure out what's happening under the hood when we are just pinging. When I try to carry out a ping command, and I'll be using something very interesting. I've never seen that before, at least on internet, on any channel. I'll be creating, along with you, a Python script that will be collecting the data from my interface, network interface, and I will also be using a tool called Scapy, which pretty much the hackers out there, they love this tool. You can use this tool in your Python script. I'll tell you how to use it, but again, another the disclaimer is please be careful when you are using it, and when and where you are using it. So using it in a very controlled environment, all right? Don't use it out there. So yeah, I'll be just showing you what's happening when and why my own IP as PC1 has been used as the guy who's just telling you that the other IP that I've been trying to reach out is not available. Well, there we go. I'm here on my caffeine, my GPT agent. Don't worry, I'll be dropping its link below in the description of this video. And I will also be giving this agent a role. I can talk more. I will be talking more about prompt engineering on next videos. But now, a very good tip here is you gotta give it a role in how. Just telling the agent or the GPT now, say, oh, act as a network engineer, well skilled at automation, Python. What else? And that's it. And that's networking, of course. Troubleshooting. That's it.